Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Campaign 2, Episode 22, Talks Machina. Last we saw, well, you know what last we saw. Last I just saw, for the first 15 minutes, Matt's friend Mark, who played Callie, came and talked to us. This is probably going to talk about Ford, I would have to assume. We have Travis Willingham, we have his wife Laura Bailey, Jester. The second person besides Travis, meaning, could have been pretty much anybody, because I feel like the vast majority of the questions are going to deal with Ford. I don't know, maybe Laura is going to say goodbye. Maybe she's very close to pregnancy. She had a very round belly. We just saw her, I just saw her. Mark talked for a good 14 minutes. He had a floating head over a book. I watched it, I recorded it, but I'm going to make that in its own video because this is episode 22 and I don't want to confuse things. I don't know if it shortened the episode because I feel like the episode as a whole is still an hour and 20 minutes. That's usually what they are. Is there not an after hours? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's just jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest. Eureka is in episode 5. Is it, Jay? He said yes. Go check it out. If not, Campaign 2, episode 22, Talks Machina. I also adjusted the camera, and I feel like it looks much clearer. You guys let me know how the camera looks. I feel like it definitely...
Episode.
I feel like you can see the stuff in the background better.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Ellie is bae.
Yes.
From that
Ellie
fierce
is bae.
Last of Us 2 trailer, which was so
The
good.
Last of Us. Oh,
right?
never played that, but I know who that is. People have freaked out about that. The Last of Us.
I like that. Okay, some crit roll stats.
So I just
from this
know the
episode
character. I know they're
provided
making a
for us each week by
show,
our friends
something
at
like that.
Crit roll stats.
Okay, come on.
This episode, are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel like
Are you
I just realized I was farther away. I need to sit closer.
Oh yeah,
people
let's
be
sit
like,
closer.
They're in a fight or something, but we're not. We love each other very much.
That's true. On odd days. This episode had the most damage dealt by the Mighty Nine. 471 points.
coming up in the world.
Wow.
And the most damage taken by the Mighty Nine at 208
I would have assumed that.
Yeah,
They
that was
were
crazy.
banged up.
Jester had her first solo How Do You Want to Do This episode.
Yeah.
She has been part of 3 How Do You Want to Do This I. This is this I. 2 of which she shared with other members.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's into sharing.
Where's the
She's been
perverted
sharing
comment?
members, or with members.
But
I knew it was
Ashley
coming.
rolled her highest
knew it was
initiative roll
coming.
in the show's history with her 21.
Cheers. I have a beer, by the way. Last
Her
one.
previous record had been 20
from yesterday.
with a natural 20 with Pike.
wow.
No, it's
She
a different
normally
one.
rolls under 10.
I drank
Initiative
that one.
under 10 usually.
Yeah.
Every
Pretty
time.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiri has killed 2 corpses.
Aw.
Yes, great stat.
Kiri,
Did I-
great
did
stat.
I roll
I
the
hope
most
that- is that
natural
gonna
ones
continue
ever outside
now?
of Will Wheaton?
I think you're close. We had a stat about it last week, but let's be honest. We've all drank and slept since then.
That's true.
Even you.
Talking Will
Guys,
Wheaton.
Our first question for
I've
you
never seen
for
Star
tonight
Trek, so
comes
I
from
don't-
RJ Lane, and it's for Laura.
I don't have any feelings
Hi.
towards Will Wheaton.
Did you move all the dice from last Thursday into a dice jail?
You know what? I punished them that night.
Yeah.
I'm a forgiving mother. I believe in loving all my children. So I put them back in the bag.
Are you a spanker? Are you a timeouter?
So I put 'em back
Are
in
you
the
a-
bag.
you-
It's
Looking
obviously I'm
for-
a timeouter.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have their timeouts.
I love
during
my
the game.
children, so I put them back in a
then-
bag.
Strong words. And then they go back in the bag
Dang.
to be sorted equally the next week, which probably is a very bad move. I shouldn't do that.
It probably
Very
is,
forgiving
but
of you. Yeah.
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 What does it say? Best day
Best
ever?
day
Best
ever.
day
I
ever.
literally
decided
was
to wear
just
this
reading it.
because I had the worst day ever on the game. So
I literally was just reading like
What do you do
best
for
day,
repeat
and he
offender
says
dice?
that.
Anything? Is there like a program?
I have dice in the bag that like, which is unfortunate because it's usually like the ones that I love
Yeah.
the most, the way they look
Yeah.
visually.
I feel like for such a
that
tiny
roll
person, she's not
poorly.
big
And
at
I
all, except her
know,
belly
like, when
is
I bring them
so.
out and I like shake them
And
at
she
the
looks
beginning
like
of
she's
the
got
game,
a
like,
big old belly.
if you trick
And
me
it's not like,
and
obviously,
you
she's
roll
pregnant.
well, you're gonna
I feel
fuck
like she's
me
gonna have a
over in the
big-ass
game
baby.
because you're gonna roll like shit
Yeah.
when it counts.
Yeah. When it counts.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a lot of
Seems like a lot of work to me.
Yeah.
I'm tired listening to it. You got more stamina pregnant than I
like
do
that.
not pregnant.
Like when you touch your shirt now, it looks like you pat Ellie. Yeah. Should I kind of want to come over and like make out with
Wipe
her.
her tears?
Like, have a little.
I want to
don't,
come over
because
and make out
then
with
you'll
her.
feel my abs, and you'll look at Travis and go, "Why don't you have abs like that? Brian's are made of vibranium."
Right.
Made of squid.
I have a squid that
His are made
looks
of
kind
squid
of
meat.
like that. I wonder if it copied that.
Travis.
I don't know what
speaking
that
of the
is.
actor who used to play
I have
Grog,
never
question
seen it,
for you
but I
from
have something
Eclectic
very
Nizella.
similar. Same colors
This was the
and
most
everything.
we have heard of Ford's backstory. How does he feel now that he's revealed so much of it to the Mighty Nein?
I feel pretty good. I feel good. It was a good
I don't
amount,
feel like he
a
really
decent
revealed.
amount
Okay.
to reveal, and I thought.
But
it was
we don't know
timed
what or
pretty well.
why or how.
Also,
So it's more
I'm not
questions and
necessarily trying
scariness.
to keep anything hidden. It's just you don't want to like. No, I mean seriously, I just.
True. Like, why spew?
Yeah, you don't want to be
Yeah.
the person that's just like, how are you feeling today, Ford? Well, backstory.
When I was
right?
9, I was
Yeah, I thought it worked out really well. Yeah, so I felt pretty good about it, and not too much. Like just
There's still a lot.
I'm happy
Still
with it.
Still
I'm
some-
happy
some
with it,
juicy
but I
treats in the
don't
chamber?
feel like
quite a bit.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
it revealed. All it did was give more
In the
questions.
chamber.
But I
Laura,
do.
Yeah.
Caitlin
Enjoy
Urban wants to
where
know,
it's
Jester
going.
has never visibly let people expressing doubts about the traveler's existence get to her. But is she relieved to know that someone besides her knows about him? Is she hoping to find them?
I don't
You know,
know.
it's weird, and I'm sure, well, that'll probably be revealed in game a bit, but I'll give a little hinties. Why not? I feel like there's gotta be some jealousy there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you like, even if you wish other people knew about something, it's kind of like that hipster thing where it's like, I knew about it before anyone else, and all of a sudden it's like, now somebody else does know about this, and like, I'm not special.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
it's kind of like, but the traveler's always been mine.
Interesting.
I get what she's saying.
We'll see.
I'm still not convinced.
We'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
Jester's a hipster.
When I have collected
Yeah.
Star Wars
Jester's a
since the
Jester's a
80s.
hipster.
Jester is
Yep.
such
And
a
when it
hipster.
started getting big in the
This guy's
90s
the
again, I
least
dug
hipster.
it, and now
He's
it's
like, I was
just
into
been
candy
big for
before
like
you.
30 years. And I feel like
That's my impression.
That was good.
some people are
that's good,
just
Travis.
fans
I
of Star
practice a
Wars
lot.
because
Nevada Prince, don't laugh at me, Danny.
that's maybe
That's
a
why we took your
horrible
mic away
example.
from last
I'm
week.
just speaking off the top of my head.
Chris was like, she laughs at my boss too much. I must protect him. Leaving the mic in the car this week. Travis, does finding his symbols in the safe house change Ford's view on the traveler at all?
Did you have views of the traveler before?
A little bit. I mean, I would say it
was
was more of
that?
a lack of views, right? I don't think Ford has any
Did you-
particular
what's
take
that?
on
I love it.
deities, be it
like
good
I'm
or bad. I
too
think he
close.
knew that some were of a
too
lighter
close?
variety and some were more evil, but I think it was more the balance of them.
Okay.
I'm going to say no because if I had asked which side of that scale the traveler fell on, I don't think he particularly knew anything about it. I think he was just taken with the fact that there were so many of both.
Oh.
Right, like if it was something that was malevolent, you would expect to find like a bunch of positive
Yeah.
charms and things like that. And if it was super positive and they were trying to bring out the devils, then it would just be like all gnarly stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good impression
No,
of
it was
Talisman's,
a lot of
vicious
stuff.
mockery.
Yeah.
A lot of
Every
shit.
time he does that, I shit my pants.
I think it added. Yeah, I know. We all try to.
How is it in
next
the
to me,
room?
I'm like,
Because it's terrifying on the stream. So
feel
in the
like
room, it must be
maybe I
like.
should
I kind
turn
of love
this
it because
up
I
a
want to clock how much spit comes out of his mouth.
It's
Yeah,
a, it's a
it's a
good
lot.
amount.
Yeah, I got the good
Yeah.
profile
Look at
view so
that.
I can really see like.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a
that's
stat
better.
tracker that's
Maybe. I
like
don't know.
Yeah.
12 inches.
His character sheet looks like the Declaration of Independence.
Well, that, and because he also spills coffee on it all the time.
He does, yeah,
He
exactly.
spills
He's trying to
Yeah.
age his documents as he
Yeah.
goes along. It makes sense.
Nicolas Cage will come looking for it in a movie soon.
Yeah, it makes his 14th century
does know how
self
to
feel more
age.
comfortable.
National
Yeah.
treasure. There's
He
the
is.
third one
There's
coming,
certain
or
voices
something
that
coming out.
Taliesin will do, or that Matt will do in game.
National treasure.
That makes this little one like start kicking.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the one that Matt does that makes him
When
kick?
when we were in the fight, you know, the tournament.
Yeah.
He was doing the announcer.
Yeah, when he was doing the announcer voice, like for some reason, every time he did that voice, it was like,
Oh.
bam, bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
really?
bam, like popcorn.
Because
Oh
he
my
wants to
gosh.
fight. Let him out.
Yeah.
Let's do
The
it.
announcer.
I think he was uncomfortable.
Let's get him
Yeah.
an agent and a mace.
When it's time for
That's
him
so
to
bizarre.
be born, you should just
I
play,
almost
you know,
want to see why.
Oh wait, we can't say it.
A little joke.
We
We
can't
should
say it.
experiment
I
and
finished
see
your
why.
sentence, so we didn't
Yeah,
complete it.
it's copyrighted or trademarked or whatever. Hey, let's give away some free shit real
Yeah,
fast.
let's do
before we
it,
talk
man.
more.
GIF
Hey,
of
each
the
week
week.
we like to feature unique creations by you, the critters, including those epic gift making.
GIF of the week. I was
Up
gonna say, or
first.
is it fan art of the week? GIF of the week. If you see me keep moving a lot, I think I messed my
Our
shoulder
winner
up at work.
for episode
Like,
22 of
hurts.
Campaign 2 was sent
And
in
it
by
tingles.
Nico Nielsen,
And I hate it.
aka at Unico_1. Let's take a look.
Do not see me. I'll cast blink. Whew. Oh, I like that.
What the shit? That's
I'll shift in, give him a wink. I'll take the falchion and take his head off. And I'll
I like that one.
totally.
I'll reappear, but I will hold Eldritch Blast until I see the reappearance. Show your fucking. You got it.
Just keep popping out.
Oh my God, this is a long one.
Oh my god.
Dang, it's beautiful.
That's right.
His face. I'm gonna send this kid straight to the motherfucking world.
That's a long one. I enjoy that one. That might be my favorite.
Blink is
No, I haven't seen it.
awesome.
That might be my
Blink is
favorite
the
one
tip.
yet.
I also learned from
And it was
20,000
probably the longest.
texts that you can move.
But I was
after
already
blinking.
sold after
wow.
like the
In
first
and
2
out.
seconds.
Important
okay.
to know. Yeah.
All right,
Oh yeah.
I don't ever claim to know what I'm doing, so.
you're getting there. You're new to
You
spellcasting.
can move up
so
to like 10 feet in the.
No, I get my. You once you blink back in, you can move at full speed and then blink back out.
oh,
As
sick.
long as you roll above a 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Each
that's
time, right?
tight.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
you were
Blinking in and
fucking
going
that
like,
up.
and just.
I thought
vamping
the
10
same
feet,
thing. I
and
thought
then
maybe
vamping 10
that-
feet, and then vamping
Yeah.
10
Oh my
feet.
god.
Like just
really
all the way away
sad.
from the fight, and I know everybody was like, "Come on!"
It made for an interesting sequence of events. There.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're
Congrats, Unico,
reappearing,
you
so
have won
people
this
know where
critical
you're
role.
going. You're not like just
Ready.
randomly showing up in
So
a
soft,
spot
so
to
warm.
people.
On the back it says how to dirty
How to
dirty.
dirty.
How to dirty dirty.
And you got this gorgeous
How to
critical
dirty
role
dirty.
pendant, which I saw a few critters wearing at E3
Oh,
today,
snap.
actually, when I was
at E3
down there braving
today.
the lines to try and see if I could spot.
I
Matt
feel like we
Mercer,
might
but he
not.
wasn't there.
I mean, we
Wanted
have
to
to
get
tap
my
more
body
into
color
Ford.
autographed.
They asked a very
All
loose
right, moving
question
on.
based
for
on
Laura
it.
from
I feel like we're deep in
Frickwit. Say that
diver
5 times
later,
fast.
diving deeper later.
Nope.
Nope, not gonna work. Is Jester happy at the possibility of finding other followers of the Traveler, or does she feel a slight jealousy or sense of ownership over the Traveler?
Interesting that I just answered that.
you
Didn't
just
she?
answer?
Yeah.
About whether
She
or not you
literally
feel
just-
jealousy,
Nobody
though?
was paying
Nobody was
attention
listening
your
to me.
answer.
No,
Yeah.
I was.
We
definitely.
literally
I was
said, she literally
lining up
said
my-
jealousy.
Totally answered that.
pedicure after this. Here's one
Give
for.
me. You better make up a good one for
Laura
me. though, 'cause
literally
I didn't
said
get a
it.
question just now.
Jealousy.
Oh my God, Laura.
Okay.
Fine. Question for Laura. Let's go to the thing. This
I'm
is
ready. I'm ready for it.
Chief. This is in the extra ones. This is from Ken Fagan, and it's: Is Jester conflicted about possibly returning
Laura
to
is
Nicodranas at some
angry.
point?
Oh.
Nicodranas.
Yeah, it would be very bad.
It would be
to
very
return.
bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
Why?
But I mean, I want to go, obviously. But
Okay.
Would it be bad?
well, yeah, there's a price on my head, yo.
There is?
Yeah, I said that's not rebelling. That was already said.
No.
Cause I already said it in the game.
No.
Yeah.
What if we
Remind the
weren't
folks at
listening?
home why there's a price on your head.
Because
We've said this?
I pulled some pranks on a Lord
Oh,
guy.
that's right.
And
Oh,
he
wait.
wasn't happy with it.
Okay.
Baron
Maybe we did say this.
Youngblood.
I felt like it
Yeah,
was
young
way
child.
more
Young
crazy
child.
than
How high
that.
of a price
Maybe we
was
did
it?
hear this.
What?
I feel like
the
we
price was
brushed
on your
over it
Well,
quickly, though.
I mean, I don't know if it's a price so much as they just want to kill me, sort of
dang.
situation.
Those are two totally different things.
There's
Yes.
probably a price. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably
people
not
wanting to
expensive.
capture you
Travis,
for murder
Eric,
or pranks.
no, Alec
and
Farrell
having an
wants to
actual
know,
reward
It's been a couple weeks
on your
since
head
their
is
first
totally
job with the
different.
gentleman.
Laura.
How are Ford's tusks doing? Have they grown out much at all?
Took your damn finger out my face.
Out my tusk.
Probably a little.
I would
Yeah,
think they
Probably
did.
grown a
Yeah,
little
is he
bit.
not filing
He's
them
trying to
down
do
as
his
much?
best not to mess with them. But you know, their teeth, they don't grow super fast.
Well, will he start talking?
I wonder how
if they
long
start coming in more.
It takes. There's got to be like
Like
a,
a
an
vampire.
average.
Here's that
growth
getting like a massive
period.
underback.
yeah, like he's got dip in his mouth or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy,
big
I
old
tell
dip.
you, I'm gonna have to
Taters.
Like that.
Just to be method, you should put a
And
dip
get
in
like
your
a
mouth.
little,
Don't do that.
a little
Don't
lips
Don't do
going
that.
because of the teeth, like you're wearing false teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ford's
Ooh.
gonna all of a sudden start talking like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be so great.
Yeah, then that charisma is gonna be real necessary.
I know. And then we'll have a character that sounds like Max. Here's one
I
for
don't know who
both
Max
of you.
is.
From
I don't
Fenn
know who
Litton.
Max is.
Which characters do Jester and Ford trust the most at this point? Each other because they have known one another the longest, or perhaps a new friendship?
Bo.
Ooh, damn.
I feel like Ford
Yeah.
hangs with Bo a lot
I
more.
think he.
Hope
I
Laura
think,
doesn't feel like she answered it earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like Ford
I
and
had
Bo
answered
are
that question already.
better friends
ish.
than him and Jester.
Enough.
I think Ford
yeah.
trusts Jester the most, and maybe Yasha the second. She's
Jester's pretty trustworthy.
She's so quiet.
What about Bo?
And like, you know.
Bo
doesn't
is
try
like
and
his
pull
best
a bunch
friend,
of
I feel
shit,
like.
Obvi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm shocked that he didn't say Bo. At
Yeah, I
least
feel like
second.
Jester probably trusts Ford still the most, and then probably Bo after that.
Okay. Anybody
Yeah.
that you guys really hate?
And Ford didn't even. I
got
thought
a
Ford
lot
might
of
go,
trust.
oh,
Yeah,
well, of
Bo's
course,
good.
Bo.
I got a lot of trust for Bo. That's important. Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
guys
like,
have a
you
thing.
know,
There we go.
Yeah. We got
She's-
good, solid.
I was going to say, that's
I
like
mean,
his
she pulls some
best
shit, but
friend,
she's honest
kind
about
of.
the shit
I
she
see him
pulls. That's
interact
true.
with Bo
Yeah.
way
The
more
only
than
lack of
Jester.
trust might be from that mouth of hers, because she just fires off and says some shit.
Yeah.
But she's
She's a bit
loyal.
impulsive, that one.
I can't.
You
I
could
can't
trust
blame
her in the
somebody for
sense
being
that she's
impulsive.
loyal.
No, you can't.
Can't either.
Can't fault them for that.
Thaumaturgy can't blame thaumaturgy.
That's right.
I'm an impulse buyer. Travis has seen my chips
Those one-click
lunchbox
Amazon buys,
connection.
man, they'll get you.
My
Collection.
Chips lunch.
chips
Yeah, I have a lot
lunch.
of
I couldn't
lunchboxes
hear
from
what
the hit show Chips.
Is this serious?
Well,
I know
look, a
I know the
question
show
for you.
Chips. They made a
How
movie.
fun.
We'll find out.
With-
It's from Ross when Nein.
Is it about the coins I found for the Traveler?
Sarah
It's
Marshall's
about
husband.
shut the
Dax.
fuck up and listen to the question. It says here. I guess we should just wait and see what it says.
Okay. I'm ready.
Marisha has said that Jester is Bo's first real friend and that she is enjoying the experience. How does Jester feel about having a roommate who is always up to just roll with whatever Jester comes up with? Now that's interesting.
She loves it. Hence the reason she said she trusts Bo.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
trusting
makes
is
sense to
different
me,
than
'cause
going,
Jester
like,
hangs
I'll
out with
roll
Bo the
with
most.
Whatever you,
But I
you
feel
know,
like
so
Ford-
what
I
I'm
don't know, maybe he's
curious
just being
about
helpful.
is-
I would have thought Bo
Is
was
Jester
his number
used to
one.
having people that are like, you seem like a lot of fun and will, free-spirited, I'll go along with that, or is it more of like, you're a little weird, dude?
Jester isn't used to having people around her that much.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Traveler was kind of in and out in her childhood and was probably the person that spent the most time with her.
I think
So,
she is the
she didn't have
child.
any
I'm just, this
friends
literally just
growing
came
up.
to mind, and I don't think
So
it's right.
having a roommate
But she is the
even
child
is like totally
of the
crazy.
Traveler.
But
Yeah.
And her
Yeah.
mother.
The
Yeah.
traveler was super present.
Traveler's pretty present, yeah.
Okay, all right. You're kind of that friend that everybody calls and they're like, hey, I'm going to the bar and get fucked up. You want to come?
Always down.
Let's do it!
Always
Yeah.
down. I'll bring the fireworks.
Yeah.
Wait. hold
I'll
on. No,
bring
no,
the
no, no,
fireworks.
Bart.
Yourself, really?
N7 Kaiju has a question for Fire Ford Ozai. Is that how I say it?
Got it.
Cool.
Fire Ford
Did you
Ozai.
interact with the makeshift
It's Ozai.
ice stone out of
Fire
pure
Lord. Shouldn't it be
curiosity,
Fire-
or
oh,
did
Fire-
you have the intent of interrupting
Fire
Caleb
Lord
from
from
discovering
Avatar.
too much of your patron?
Actually, neither of those things.
No.
I was curious about it, and I was going to let him take his normal course, and then like the description of the eye,
Yeah.
kind of like was this little bitty like maybe that's something I should check out. And then Mercer was like, Ford, you see the eye and it triggers something, right? So I kind of took that as a note, and I was like, okay. And I try not to be too meta about those things, but I think that was like a good like character, push. And even if that pull is there, I think Ford has enough self-control to not immediately go after it. So I let him cast Identify for 10 minutes.
I'm
but he did it
surprised
on
Ford
the Golden
didn't
Sword,
say,
and I think he was
guys,
done waiting after that.
I recognize it
And it wasn't-
before he
didn't
did
even
what he
grab
did.
it, right? He was doing like so like every time I go to somewhere like Benihana's and the hot plates out there.
It's the worst.
Now listen,
touch it.
listen. Yeah, I gotta touch
You
it.
touch it.
Every time,
Yep.
and not like
And
like
Laura
once or-
says
like,
it's
I
the
could go
worst,
4
like he
times in a
literally
year, which I
does.
don't. But I gotta touch it. I have to throw an ice cube on there, and then I gotta touch it. I don't know why.
Anytime they're like, please don't touch the plate, it's very hot.
They don't ever say that.
Yes, they
This
do
is
at
what
restaurants
happens
all the
is
time.
They
Be
say
careful,
that
the plate's
all the
very hot.
time, and this is what Travis does every
She's
time.
very
She'll be talking
correct.
to him and be like,
I go at least 2-3 times a week because I'm always on the road. I got to stop at diners and stuff.
Yeah.
I hear
And then
it
we all go,
constantly.
Why did you
Don't
do
touch
it?
the plate, it's hot.
The gentleman literally just, not the gentleman, but the guy literally just said, don't touch the.
Yeah.
Well,
Every time. He did it.
I need
he
him
did
to
it.
be more specific. Is it
all
like
the
a fire
time.
pit.
She's
It
100%
wasn't like a
right all the
glass fire
time.
pit,
Like,
you know,
I'm
with
not
little
kidding. I
glass
hear it
and-
once a
and-
week
You touch
easily.
the glass?
He was like-
You put him on the glass?
I'll be like, I got it. No, don't touch the plate.
It was clear glass, and it was like a foot and a half from the fire.
It
so
doesn't matter
like
how
the glass in
clear the
middle,
glass
hot. Yeah,
is.
probably. But these guys out on the edge, these like clusters on the universe, like maybe
Yeah.
that would, and it burned the fuck
I
out
just
of
learned
you.
he was the kid who was stuck a fork in the light socket.
Oh, yeah.
And it burned the
And
fuck
by
out of
kid,
you.
you mean a 27-year-old.
Yes.
I was like 5. My mom kicked me. It was great. We bonded over it.
She kicked you to put the fire out.
Yeah, 'cause you can't grab a kid who's got a fork in the electric socket, otherwise that becomes 2 of you.
Yeah.
That was.
Boosh!
Kick him to disengage him from the.
Now, was that Travis's angle? No one will pull me
That's
off.
all I did, right?
Yeah.
Because
You
there
just
was a
touched
chance
the
that nothing
eye.
could have happened, and I wasn't going to interrupt. And, you know, I
Come on, there was no chance nothing was gonna
picked it
happen.
up. and
So
walked
it is
away
so
like a
his
boss.
personality to do
I
it.
was
You guys ever
secretly
play-
strength 25.
What's this? Why are we doing
This
this?
is.
Why are we
Monkey
doing
Island?
this?
No, but I like
This is
it.
the sales guy in Monkey Island.
This is also Team America, the signal. You
Oh,
remember the
yeah,
signal?
yeah.
Yes,
Gary?
yes, the signal. I recently just saw that again.
Looks like he's saying,
I've seen
"Kiss
it many
me,
times.
Kiss me.
Everyone has AIDS. One
Laura.
of my favorites.
Alec Farrell back with the question for you this time. Jester knew Vandren's name when Ford mentioned him. Does she know more of his backstory than the others, and is she keeping any of his secrets?
Yes.
Travis, you want to expand on that at
I
all?
don't
Whoa.
think it can.
Okay, don't.
Right?
Really?
The question technically
That's
has
an
been
interesting
answered. We are
thing.
legally allowed to move on.
Okay.
According to our
Vandren's
new rules
name was
guidelines.
okay. So
Travis,
Jester,
Golden Rosie 101 wants to know.
trying to think of
Yes,
how
There's
or
no guidelines, I'm
why.
just kidding. That
Oh.
description of drowning and watching bubbles was terrifying, man. Did you research into
We'll
the
talk.
lives of sailors to prepare for this character?
A little bit into ships, just because I'm not super knowledgeable
Yeah.
about vessels, but not necessarily sailors. Half of that was stories. I love scuba diving, so half of that was from various scuba dives and instructional classes and things like that. Actually, when you are scuba diving at night, you have a flashlight, and if you're either cave diving or it's at night,
That's right.
it's very easy to become disoriented, and they'll tell you the only way to really know which way is up is to blow bubbles and see which way they go. And oftentimes you'll be on your back, and you'll blow bubbles.
I've
and think
heard
they're gonna
about
go
this.
this way. They just shoot straight away from
my
you,
God.
and the surface of the water is that way. So it's,
I used to-
it's kind of a trip, and I always loved that.
I got-
there's
I didn't
nothing
used
that that seemed more disorienting than that. And then I think everybody's had like a mild, like choking on water or a drowning experience, you know, from when they were kids. And
I was waterboarded by my ex-landlady. Sorry, moving on. Go ahead.
no,
Continue.
I would believe it's
I kinda want
true.
that story more.
Yeah, it was actually, the odd part was that my rent was early.
Oh, right. You're fucking up the rotation.
She just
Didn't
liked to
like
do
it.
stuff.
Wasn't doing it?
Yeah.
Brian
No, I was like a kid on a beach.
could
and
be
I
telling the
got
truth, but at that
trapped
point,
under
I
a
think
raft,
he's
and there was salt
he's
water,
obviously
and I
joking,
took
right?
a whole like a gulp of water, and it stung like a
Someone
motherfucker.
at a
That's what
pool
everybody
party
says, is that it
once.
stings.
I couldn't swim very
so I just
well.
thought that
I
was, like, a
still
good,
can't.
Description
And
for
they
it.
held
It's a
me
very,
under
pivotal part.
very
of,
long.
You know, how
And
forward
I
you have to
never
be
went
raised.
to a
You're
pool
someone
party
who really
again.
loves the water and ocean and scuba diving, doing stuff like
yeah,
that, which is
big
funny
water baby.
because a lot of times
I
if
mean,
we
now
have a
I go in
scary
pools,
situation like
and I
that
go in
as a
the
kid,
ocean and stuff,
you'll
but-
actually run from that thing. But I think maybe you experienced that scary situation, and then for you it was like, okay, I see what could happen, and maybe now I'm even that much more cautious.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that I was
There was a
terrified
time.
of as a kid. Water sometimes. I never saw like an R-rated movie till I was like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran out of Jurassic Park in the theater.
Can I
that's
tell
how-
what other movie you ran out of?
Yeah.
Never Ending Story.
What?
Every
It's like
story
one of
is
my
a little bit
favorites.
is
There's
a little
Falcor over
creepy.
here.
Fuck that
Is he
movie.
behind me?
Scary at certain
You
times.
can't see him. He's
If
right
you were
behind
super
me.
young, like we were when we
Falcor,
watched
you
it.
can't
Yeah, well,
see
I was
him.
like 6 or 7.
Falcor's
and
behind
Artax
me.
drowns
Yeah.
in the tar muds.
Spoilers.
Artax!
And then the fucking rat wolf thing comes
more-
out to eat Gamora comes out after, and I was
Nothing.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
You
he
know
was
what
the
film terrified me as a kid was Return to
general
Oz.
of the
Did you ever
Nephilim.
see
Return
that?
to Oz was fucking scary.
Nightmares.
With the Wheelers and the lady that changed her head.
Nightmares,
Yeah,
dude.
My, that's mine. I said it before many times to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Couldn't be in there
Return
for
to
it.
Oz
I
with the
loved it.
Wheelers.
Yes, I
The
was scared of
Wheelers
movies. I
is
was scared of-
horrifying.
King, I thought was dreamy.
And those sort of
TikTok.
I've always been scared of heights, right? So I went like
TikTok
skydiving,
I
bungee
love,
jumping,
but
and trying
he's
to conquer them,
creepy
I'm
and
like a
weird.
natural, like water kid
The
now.
Moose.
Swimmer in high school and college and all that stuff. So
What was his name?
it was important to me to make a character that had some sort of water influence, and that was
mad
part
at
of like,
myself.
Moore's creation. But yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Ooh, deep lore.
Deep
connected
lore.
to-
I like it. I like it. I mean, I can see Never-Ending Story and
Our next
Morla.
giveaway-
Did she
Free
say?
shit real
I think
Our
she was
next
talking about the
giveaway is
wolf.
for you fans that create
Morla,
sin
the
and
turtle
incredible
lady
art
looking
for
thing, was
moments during critical
snots
world. Time
all
for
over
fan art of the
you,
week.
blows her goddamn nose all over you. It's not very polite.
What?
What?
Give away the bust? No, the
Give
bust
away
stays.
the
The
bus.
bus will
Give away the host.
forever. Give away the host.
Give away the host for sure. Ship me to Nebraska.
Ford's expression is that of the rectal thermometer.
Yeah, he's a little.
He's like,
We gotta.
I
drop
said it.
some,
See,
we gotta
people
drop
are
some teeth on
focusing
there.
on things similar. I said it looks like he crapped his
And
pants.
Jester
That's
gets
in
what's-
there. That's way in
I said
there.
it's the crap your pants face.
That's a high temperature. Whew.
This show has
Jester,
become.
I can't concentrate, please.
oh, Oscar.
No, this is very uncomfortable. I feel like I need a little
You're
privacy
so
here.
big, Oscar.
Oh,
No.
Wow.
Oh, he is big.
Stop touching my head. Oh, I'm going in and out of consciousness. It's all getting hazy. No, stop, Jester. Thank you.
My God.
Sorry. What were we talking about?
I feel like Travis is the least inappropriate in the room. He goes with it, and then he's like, "I'm sorry, I did this. It's going way too far." The fact that Brian is blushing.
People I met at E3
Brian's
last
probably the
night were like,
worst of everybody.
So what do you do, man? And I'm like, you don't want to know, dude. You don't want to know. It's easier if I just tell you I'm in sanitation. This week's fan art winner was sent in by Rachel Bolt. Is that it?
You got it, buddy.
AKA at Rachel Bolt. Let's take a look.
AKA at Rachel Bolt. What is it? Oh,
That's pretty nuts.
that's.
Amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
What a cool style.
I had to
It's
think
really
about it for a
beautiful.
second.
Chief,
Damn,
can
look at
we
the shoulder.
do a Passover there? Thank you. Look at that stuff. Look at the neck
That's
hair.
creepy as
Yeah,
Shoulder
it's like the
beautiful. Yeah.
fire image of
Nicely
the people
done.
he burned.
That's really cool.
I dig it.
Poor Caleb.
I know.
And his shoulder was kind of dissolving almost.
Thank you to everyone who submitted. Congrats
Hot.
to you, Rachel.
I like it.
You have
Submit.
won this.
Submit.
You have won that.
Ford, you have won that.
This
And he points to
Critical
Laura.
Role, Vox
I'd believe
Machina
it.
Origins
Maybe it
graphic
was.
novel. Standard
Yeah.
edition.
Yay!
It's so beautiful.
It's so
Stories and
beautiful.
pictures.
It dices. It's got
It's
It
nice.
slices.
It's
That's
got
Teenage Mutant Ninja
that
Turtles.
frame.
I know that. I know that
Don't show too
reference.
much.
There's
Any
this
day of
secret-
the week, Ninja Turtles, I've
no,
watched
I
it
know.
500,000 times.
We will have this signed by the cast of Critical Role and sent off to you. As a reminder for those submitting, please include how you'd like to be credited if you win. And just a reminder that our giveaways are currently
Submit.
only available to people in the US and Canada, excluding Quebec.
You
Moving
got
on.
powers like Doctor Strange. That was amazing.
Submit. There it goes. What was the other one? Is there
I was
another one?
looking at the wrong camera. Which one was I supposed to look at?
Look at that one.
Which one is that one?
That one. There you go. You did
Awesome.
it. You got it.
Awesome. And
Hey,
Ford
Laura.
watched.
Yeah.
Because it's Ford, not Travis.
Hey,
Maybe.
Brian.
No, it's Travis.
Submit yourself to this question
We have to isolate them.
Okay.
from Trick and Shorty. That's cute.
I like it.
With the increasing amount of
Trick and
party members
Shorty.
going unconscious lately, how high on your list of priorities is that diamond for Revivify?
But you know what?
300
This
gold.
is just not fair. Because I think that
Let's hash it out.
I think that when you use it, it goes away, right?
Yeah.
So it consumes the
Of course.
300 gold dice.
She's gonna
that means
say-
diamond. Yes.
Diamond.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Not only A, save all my stupid spell slots for stupid healing because people are dumb and get hurt. And then B, save all my money so I can buy diamonds just to save people?
Let him know.
Like,
Tell him.
what if I want to buy other things?
Preach.
Sounds like Cleric was a
Honestly,
really
you
good
have
choice
to
for you
have
this time
an
around.
account for such things, I would say. Tell it to the group. Travis is
And
saying
then-
it.
Came with
Tell
some
it to the
unexpected
group. Say,
responsibility.
listen,
She'll do
we're going to
almost
put
something
aside
to sacrifice herself for her
25% of
friends.
our take. We put aside for
I think
diamonds
that
and
everybody-
shit like that.
The smallest finger she's got.
I feel like
to
it's
help
fair.
you out
She's
of the
100%
jam.
right. You did choose
Needs
that
to be able to
path,
buy a dress too.
but
I did heal Liam
It's
with
expensive.
my toe. That's true.
True, yeah, that's right.
So-
Why was that? You didn't want to touch.
I would say
I
we
was
should have a
pissed 'cause everything
pool
was
set
going wrong, so I
aside
didn't
for
feel like
healing
bending over.
potions and
That's
items like that.
Most days I don't feel like
I
it
think
either.
everybody should have to buy their own stupid diamond.
My goodness.
What do you want me to do? Spend all my money to save people?
There is a running theme between
That's
your
actually a good
characters
idea
here, and that
too.
is-
You want me to save you? You
No.
buy yourself a
No,
diamond,
Jester
and I'll
spends
revive you.
plenty on
If
other
you got a
people.
diamond,
She's
she's
not
not
selfish.
far
But what if
off.
they're
I would go with
dying?
that.
That's when she decides.
You
that
got a
she's
diamond
gonna
in your
all of a sudden
pocket, I'll
start being
save you.
stingy?
No, but I don't want to have to spend like all the gold that I have. Stop it.
You don't have to
I
spend
feel
all the
like
gold
she's
you
right,
have,
and
but
I always say me and Laura are on the same page with money.
Go willy-nilly
Finances,
and buy a whole bunch of diamonds.
I'm all about
That's what I
budgeting
hear.
and
Jester doesn't know
financing.
that.
What do you mean?
I
Let's
run
not.
3 companies, so I have to be.
Oh, I
Do I
don't
look
read
really
ahead.
pink to you right now?
No, your head
No,
does,
you look
though.
great. That TV.
So I think everybody should buy their own diamond, and that way, if they die, I'll just use that little diamond that they bought on their
So what are you gonna do if they're dying? You're gonna take a diamond out of their pocket and
Yeah,
say, "I will
dude.
now use this diamond that you bought yourself to heal
Yes.
you because mine are staying in my little pouch.
I-
because might
yes.
need them for a
You don't like
croissant
it?
later."
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's exactly what I'm going to say.
Jester,
That's not. He's
Laura,
I'm over
loving.
here. I'm over here.
Um,
Okay, I understand.
yeah, I just think it's a safety measure that everybody should have and do on their own, and they
I-
should have their own damn diamonds.
I understand. We just learned
I
a little bit about Jester and
On-
a lot about Laura. Travis.
Laura, I love you.
Yeah.
You're
Save
amazing.
yourself
Amazing.
from carpet burn on
Quality.
your
That's
temple
real
is the
life.
answer to this
That's
question
how
from, Miss Ginny
you
in
get
a
shit
bottle.
done in the real world. Even though this isn't a real world. But hey, I'd be the same way. I'd be like, guys,
Rocky, that one was for you.
I chose this
With
path.
your high
You're lucky.
charisma, you
Buy your
could have
diamonds.
chosen to hide details of your vision from them when you came to. Why didn't you?
Because Ford is honest, sharing, truthful, transparent.
He's an open book.
Yeah.
An open book.
It's part of his legal good alignment.
Legal good.
Is he lawful good?
Yeah, is that in the Tal'dorei book?
Are you lawful good?
Legal
Sure.
good?
No, you're not. You are
Yeah.
not lawful good.
I am. Yep.
You are lying.
I am.
What is-
And he is just trying to let
What is
people know
lawful
what's
good?
going on. You can't really endear people to you if you hide stuff.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I'm just trying to share.
Do I know what that
Is that where I'm
is?
going wrong?
No, I wish it was.
It's
No.
oversharing, I
That's not
think,
it.
is my problem, right?
That's not it.
I want to attach little straps to this and make it like a backpack.
You could. Yeah. You could hold Baron
That-
Youngchild in there.
Answers
I really like
the
it.
Depends on how
question
small he
very
is,
well.
but
Hey, I
he
guess
thinks
Ford
he's
was
gonna
done.
come out about
I'm not going to
27
argue
inches
with
long,
Laura.
knowing how
Laura's
tall Travis
amazing.
is.
After the
Probably.
shit she
He's
just
gonna be like
preached,
a balloon on a string, all head.
I'm uncomfortable right
she
now.
might have went up my
Well,
ranks.
Do you know what makes me feel better? Answering questions from Teal Time. How much does Jester
I'm happy
trust
Ford
Ford's
burped.
explanation of why
Because
he was
it
drawn
makes
to the
me
orb,
feel
or is she more
not so
suspicious of
bad
him?
when I have
suspicious 'cause
tremendous
I feel like
burping
Travis was
abilities.
just full of shit.
Don't meta pigeon this.
Don't
just
meta
fucking
pigeon
answer
this.
for Jester.
I think Jester. Wait, what was the question?
How much does Jester...
Travis was like, was that a little
You're on
aggressive?
2 strikes.
Sometimes Travis
You are on 2 strikes.
Brian.
I will get a wheelchair and wheel
Brian,
your pregnant
I'm
ass
pregnant.
out of
Give
here.
me
Wheel your
have
fucking
patience
ass-
with me.
Oh my god.
I will wheel your fucking
I
ass
understand.
out of
What's the
here.
question?
Travis
blow
thought
by
he
the
got a
time.
little
Or
aggressive, and then
just
Brian
what he was
fired
done
at
with,
her.
Or is she suspicious of a high? She trusts him fully.
Hard.
Okay.
She trusts Ford. She thinks he's
Yeah.
does nothing but tell the truth.
He does.
He's a very good person.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Okay. I believe you.
I
Ford
feel
has
like
not lied
she
to
is
Jester,
a
not once.
pool
Really?
of emotions right
In the
now.
weeks that they've
She
known
is
each
all
other.
over the
We know
place.
each
She's
other.
like cutesy, then she's crazy, then she's aggressive, then she's angry.
I think we answered this.
Then
on one of
she's
the
like,
first
I'm
episodes.
uncomfortable.
Go back to
Then
that
she's.
episode and look, 'cause
I've had a lot of gold.
I love it.
chatter since
I mean,
then.
hey, I mean it's entertaining, but
Hey, Travis.
I know that
Hey,
she's
what?
dealing with a
Drunk
know with the
Graffinsky
pregnancy
wants to know,
emotions.
Didn't Graffinsky get drafted to the Cowboys this year? How fun was it to pull that Blink bullshit like we saw in the GIF?
The Blink bullshit. Drunk Griffinsky.
Oh man,
I
I
love
love
it.
it. I was actually worried about Ford's defense a little bit. Armor of Agathis is awesome, but like, I thought Blink was gonna go sideways, and it was actually pretty dope.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
I
Now you know a
honestly
little bit
didn't
more about
expect
the
it to
rules,
be
like we were
as
saying,
awesome
after
as
GIF
it
of the
was,
week.
and
You
now I
understand
just found
you
out
have your
more good
movement.
stuff.
Yes, and
Post-blink.
watch
You
can
without
run
fail.
when
I
you blink
promise
in
you, the next time
blink
he
out.
tries to do Blink, he will roll a 6 on the first thing, and
wow.
it just will kaput.
Yeah. Does
And there will be one of my spell slots, one of my 2 spell slots wasted.
Does it? So wait, if you roll under a 20, it's just gone. I mean,
Under
under
a
a
10.
10.
Yeah, just
It just. Oh, I thought it just you didn't disappear that turn.
No.
I thought that the spell lasts for like a minute.
I don't read the fucking
No.
details.
He
Okay.
just
Oh, I
reads
could see
what the
that.
damage is.
All right, so
Hey,
you
let me
you
know,
don't
Jason.
roll a
I know
10,
we
it's
talked
over.
a little bit about earlier
I
in the
thought
campaign why
maybe
you guys
I
chose
could
the
see
classes
that.
you did, but
Maybe
Travis,
it'd be
did
like
you look into
30
Sorcerer
seconds,
at all,
and
or
then you could keep it
before
going
Warlock?
or
I
something.
did.
Was it what made you
You
decide?
know that shot in A Beautiful Mind? Where, yeah, it was like that.
Oh wow, you
It
were
was
like,
just
this
pure
is-
terror. It
yeah.
might as well have been in Sanskrit.
Yeah.
The sorcerer points and levels and amount of spells, that and wizard, I was like, nope. Fucking
It might as well have been in
nope.
Papyrus.
Look at
Yeah.
Laura.
Baby steps.
Do you want a pillow for your back? Do you feel like that would make you more comfortable?
No.
Do you want Matt Mercer body pillow for your back?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris,
Oh, yeah.
could you fetch? I believe it's right behind you over
God damn
Never
you,
far.
Brian.
there. It's the one you're
He's
rubbing
never
butter
far.
on, Chris. Chris Lockey at Geek and Sundry, rubbing butter on at Matthew Mercer VO _
Yes.
How do
acting.
you want to do
Comforts
this?
me, Matthew. Give
There we
me
go.
some support.
the Matt Mercer body pillow.
While you're positioning
We've seen this
yourself
many
on top
times.
of Matt, Laura,
Self-posture.
the real, there it is. The real Kinesis
There
wants
it
to know,
is.
how worried are you that Kiri will turn out to be evil a la Matt? Laura, this is for you, but I want you both to
No,
answer.
please don't.
That's
oh my
a good-
God.
Did you hear his
I
question,
did.
Laura?
I'm listening to
What if
everything
Kiri-
he says.
Then answer.
I
wouldn't-
think that Kiri, if Kiri turns out evil, it's going to be because Not and Jester are
Tainting
bad
her?
influence.
Turning
Yeah.
her
Bad
evil
parents.
versus-
Really horrible
versus-
parents, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning her evil by leading by bad example versus
I don't
her
think
evil.
we're-
Who knows?
You don't think Kiri killed her whole family?
No.
Really? This is a
Really?
Matt Mercer NPC.
No.
You think
Kiri's-
it's
Kiri's the
just what is at
sweetest.
surface level,
Yeah.
right? You see how she
Oh
took
my
that
God,
blade
could it
so
go
quickly?
there? I didn't even think like
I
this.
think she was like, "Here's
I
a bunch
just
of
got
alligators,
worried
sorry,
about
Mom.
Kiri.
I
Sorry,
love
brother,
her.
sister, brother, sister, brother, sister.
I love how innocently she stabs corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's
the
a fucking
sweetest.
act.
Yeah.
That thing, she's a young Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
because
I
we're
love
turning
it.
her into that. You're the one that gave her a freaking.
Is he really think that,
I'm
or is
siding
he
with
just
Travis on this one.
No, she's
really?
fine.
Okay, I side with you.
Thank you.
For both of you,
I'm
this
so
is
confused.
from Darlette.
They just put
we've
so
all
many
been enjoying
ideas in my
watching
head. I
Ford
wasn't
Jester
even
flirt,
on
but
that
given
road.
Ford's general charm and Jester's coquettishness
Coquettish.
with
Coquettishness.
everyone, it's hard to suss out whether the flirting is serious or not. Are those two genuinely crushing on each other, or are they just joking around?
I literally thought he said coke-headishness.
feel about me?
Like snorting coke.
Do you
Coke
like me? Yes or
headishness?
no?
Head,
Sorry,
cokehead?
Paul.
Cokeheadishness?
Back.
I don't know.
I know it's not.
I don't think Ford's crushing on Jester.
No, I don't think Jester's crushing on Ford.
I don't think
just
so
having a little
either.
fun.
Sure.
I
He's also
agree.
known her the longest.
Yeah.
I never
comfortable with
thought
Yeah.
it was
Little
anything
teasing
beyond
never
just
hurts to
jokes whenever
build
they get flirty.
Camaraderie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little teasing never hurts.
No, 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 no.
No, what? No. What? No.
No, 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 no.
My worst pickup line. A little teasing never hurts.
That's his best pickup line. A little tease
You know,
never hurts.
some of them come in and I go, no, I gotta put that in the
shouldn't say
recycle
that. I
bin.
shouldn't.
But when Laura's on the show, the really
say, like,
bad
the
ones
worst.
make their way out because I just love the look of just pure.
She's a
I
good
feel like
influence, that
when
one.
you first started hosting on the show, you were better behaved.
Oh,
you were
I'm
better.
Yeah, you would be the only person who ever said that.
Yeah.
You thought I was better behaved?
I feel like
you
he's
first
gotten
started.
more.
Because you were more
Open,
like,
but
I shouldn't
I-
say this. Like you kept it inside more.
That's true.
Yeah, you know?
Those days are gone.
That shit's over.
I would say he's definitely got progressively worse
Yeah,
since I've
exactly.
seen him.
Laura,
And I'm
Prove
assuming there
yourself
was a
wrong
lot
in
more
every way
before
with an
that.
answer to this question from Gray Mask. Caleb brought
Gray
you into his
Mask.
identification ritual.
Yeah.
How does Jester feel about that, and does she want him to continue bringing her into his ritual casts?
Oh man. It's hard because as Laura, I recognize the fact that that's what Liam is doing as Caleb. And it's incredibly sweet. As Jester, oh look over there, that's shiny. Oh look, there's a distraction.
Yeah.
And I don't think she gets it.
Okay.
And also, the way he does magic is so completely different than the way she learns how to do magic. So
She's bored and tired of
if
it.
you may have noticed from the way we cast our spells,
Yeah.
that it's a different approach
Yeah, he does a lot of.
with like very specific sort of things,
Yeah,
and it's
the
more like a
materials.
halala
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her flap. At owl mop.
But yes, I hope.
I
hope
love
it
that they're all
continues
just
to do that.
making noises. I don't
Yeah,
get
it's
the
cute.
references if there
It
are.
makes
And
for a
they're
good
like,
RP moment.
Yeah.
Laura, they're cute.
Travis,
They're adorable
Tiamat
together.
ZX wants to know, having
I
been trying to
understand
coach Bo
why they're
about her
together.
social skills, talking about what we were talking about earlier, how did Ford feel when she decided to ask for advice on apologizing, and when Caleb decided to hug her mid-apology?
I think he was encouraged. I think he was encouraged on both their parts.
And he
you
helped
wanna
with
keep-
the enough.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think he knows that, a more unified crew leads to less hangups.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if
he's
we're
a
going to
quit
go
while you're
crazy
ahead.
backstory, having, served on ships, and having a crew and things like that, he knows that shit pops up. You just got to squash it
Laura went to
fast.
sleep.
And I think he identified that, like, are you sleeping?
What? No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I don't
staring
Wake
at
you up
Matt.
when the
Oh,
next
okay.
question comes for you.
Okay. I think he was endeared to Bo that she would trust him enough to ask, right? And that it was a fair chance for to like invest in Bo a little bit as well, right? Because you can be real shallow, I think, with that sort of a question and be like, well, I mean, he was kind of a dick. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit more to put himself out there and go like, I think it takes a bigger person to apologize, and if that's really what you want, you've got an opportunity. Don't squander it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Why are you looking at him like that?
What? I was looking at him answer.
I don't like it one bit, Laura. Answer this question
Not
to
one
distract
bit.
you from
Not one
sneering at your
bit.
husband.
I wasn't sneering. I was listening.
Wester Lizzie wants to know, how do you think Jester feels about taking on a parental role with Kiri? Is she reflecting her mother's parenting style from when she was a child, or just making it up as she goes along? Now, this person is doing what I call a Trojan horse question,
Yeah.
which is where you think they're asking about your relationship to this bird,
But they're really.
but in
asking
reality, they want to know a little bit more
Tell
about
us more about the Ruby of the Sea.
the wizard behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I don't like Jester doesn't
Smart
think of
question.
it as like a mother-daughter relationship with Kiri. I think it's just like oh, I had these dolls when I was little, and she's
More like a
that,
play
you
thing.
know?
A more stabby version of one of these
A more
dolls.
stabby version. She's cute and
Yeah.
sweet, and I need to
Like,
take
I
of her,
care
you know?
enough to keep her alive, but it's more like
Yeah,
a toy,
so
almost.
I don't think it's entered her brain like it's a motherly sort of situation as
Yeah,
it is.
I
just
just-
like,
I-
I want to protect it.
Say
Yeah.
that.
So yeah,
I
I
understand.
don't. Yeah, she didn't have. Probably not the best influences growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dream guest. Any celebrity, any real person that's alive, dream guest on the show. Mine's Regis Philbin.
Ooh, good call. Good call. Good call.
Regis Philbin. Does he
Colbert
even?
for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one too.
Colbert.
What do you think?
Well, Colbert's been
Richard
on
Simmons.
stuff.
Richard Simmons.
Richard
Dude,
Simmons.
I would pay
Weird Al
$1,000
Yankovic.
to see
I want
Richard
Weird
Simmons
Al
play a live D&D
Yankovic.
game.
I
That
can't
would be
imagine
amazing.
the character he'd
Right?
Oh, it's a
have.
20, my babies. It would be amazing,
And
dude.
his character would also wear little
Oh,
shorts.
hell yes. Oh, hell yes, dude. Oh, man, the art would be incredible.
I mean, Richard
well,
Simmons
we've got
isn't a
time
bad
for one or
one.
two more.
Regis Philbin, I can see. Colbert, I already seen it.
Someone believed once to know
I think
for both
that's
of you. How do your
that's-
characters feel
we've
about
already- I mean,
traveling
hey,
with
if
the
that's
two
what you
most
want.
awkward humans in
But
existence?
we've already seen it multiple times. It's
They're
not that
so
he's
awkward.
bad. I just,
Like,
I,
and the
I
thing
know
is
it.
like, is it really just two of them? The two most awkward humans, and Yasha,
Yeah, true.
who's also incredibly awkward.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because Bo is not awkward. She's more of an asshole.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
she's awkward.
Yeah,
She's an
she's
awkward
awkward in
asshole.
certain practices, but it's
I
not
mean,
like
that's
the,
a fair question.
predominant character.
And even if you
Right.
counted Yasha, which
So when she
obviously
tries-
you
Awkward
don't,
like he was
When she
awkward.
tries to re-merge onto the highway, that's where she starts hitting all the fucking reflectors. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you said how old Jester is? Would you if I asked it, or
No.
would you wait? Okay.
oh,
Wow. Really?
She's 57 years old.
57?
Yeah.
Is that a real answer?
No.
I didn't think so.
I was gonna say,
He's in his early what?
30s.
Oh, really? Wow. So am I. Guys,
Four's in his 30.
why are you laughing?
So am I.
Hormones, dog.
I'm 53.
Just a swirl.
53.
Guys,
Open here.
Arkington wants to know, this is our last question.
I
of
was
the
gonna
night.
say, they gotta be getting
How
close.
do Jester and Ford feel when witnessing inter-party conflict? Do they feel a need to step in or let their compatriots sort out their problems themselves?
Jester
We talked
probably
a little bit
doesn't
about
care.
this with Bo.
Ford
I'm interested
cares.
in what Jester
She doesn't care.
has to say about
Cares
inter-party
enough
conflicts.
to not want it to blow up.
I think Jester is less. She's not very comfortable with conflict in that way. So, like, she stepped in a bit with Bullgate
Yeah.
just because it had to do with things that she has strong convictions about. But for the most part, if somebody's fighting, I don't think, other than to go, don't fight, there's not much that she's
Yeah.
going to be like, fix it this way. So
That's what I would assume,
Travis,
based
would
on the
you have had
character.
the same reaction to a different character, maybe one that you aren't as sort of like buddy-buddy with as Bo? Would you have given the same advice to someone else maybe that you're not as close with?
Possibly. I think
I
so.
would have given different advice, I think, because Ford has had a chance to talk and speak with Bo already, and I think there's like a prolonged effort to help in certain areas that Bo is
But I feel
humorously
like he'd
lacking
still
in.
be
If it
helpful.
was somebody like Molly that maybe Ford doesn't know as well, or like Yasha or something like that, I think the conversation could have, been used to maybe glean something about them
Yeah.
than just giving advice.
Yeah.
Like maybe more of a inquisitive
But he
approach
would
to
have
see
said
what,
something.
See what it says about them in that moment, rather than just like straight up advice.
My whole
Yeah.
thing, though, is that
We
he
know how you
would
feel about
say
inter-party
something.
conflict. How do you feel about inter-party cornflakes? That's what I heard when you said it.
Inter-party
You
cornflakes.
gotta stop doing whippets when the camera's on me, dude.
What do you feel about
Because
inter-party
all you hear is-
cornflakes? Cheers, we're killing this because he's
the
going to
whole
say
time you were
goodbye.
answering, I was just looking down because the baby was moving around and it was like shift, shift, shift. And I was like, I wonder if they can see it on camera.
That's because Daddy's talking.
He just did Morse code saying that he loves the name Baron Youngchild.
I think he was saying he loves cornflakes.
He loves cornflakes.
Baron Youngchild, that was spoke
Well,
earlier.
guys, that's all the time that Travis and Laura's baby has
That's
for
all the
tonight.
time.
Congrats on Gears of War being announced. Saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot of stuff I saw at E3 today that a lot of my friends are in, and none of them can talk about it yet.
I don't
That's
know
a
what they're talking.
shitty
Gears
part
of
about this.
War. I know
When
Gears of
people finally
War.
say it.
Yeah.
Were they
Yeah, 'cause we've been
voices
working
or
on Gears
something?
for a long time already, so.
It's weird to keep a secret for sometimes 2,
They
3
were
years
voices?
before you can say anything.
It's got to be their
Before it was
voices.
announced on Last of Us, it was like,
A long time.
yeah, it was before, oh God. Yeah, it was like,
It had to be like a
2.5
year,
years.
2.5 years probably. Yeah, the stuff that they showed last night, Ash shot a long
time ago.
Yeah, so it's crazy. to
Ashley
see how it
Johnson.
comes together.
So worth
So
it,
proud
though.
of all of you guys.
I am as well. I love
Well,
it too.
that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Stick around for Talks Machina Afterbirth. I would like to.
That's
I would like to hashtag thank my
Talks
guests.
Machina Placenta.
Hey, Talks Placenta. Thank my guest courtesy this week of at
He's so ridiculous.
J. Markham.
J Markham1. Oh boy. Low Heels Reggie.
Oh, that's good.
Low-
Yeah. That eye's inside me, man.
I like that.
That's good.
Give me that Sword of Omens dog.
And I'm your host. The Last of Us 2 should come faster.
Yeah!
It's already
You hear
here.
me, Druckmann? You get in the office and stop schmoozing and start coding or
I
however you
can
make
play it.
video
I haven't
games.
played the first
Ones
one.
and zeros.
I know her.
Ones and zeros.
Trumbo. Critical Role,
Trumbo.
Campaign 2, Episode 23.
Starting it after
Airs
this.
this week. Until then, please don't forget to love each other, and don't worry, it's almost Turns Day.
Oh, nice. How long have you been doing that?
Obey.
Did it.
All right, guys, that's it for Campaign 2, Episode 22 of Talks Machina. The biggest thing I took out of that is Jester, a.k.a. Laura, said that Jester knew Vandrin. I did not notice. I was looking at everyone's faces. I noticed Ford perk up when Matt mentioned the things he mentioned with the cat's eye looking thing. I didn't see Jester do anything with her face, but she just confirmed that she knows Vandrin. I got a lot of thoughts. She came in with Ford and Bo. Is it possible that she knows way more about Ford than she's letting on? And that's why she knows Vandrin. Then she also said, well, there's a price on my head going back to Nicodranus. And we did hear a little bit about that, but I feel like she made it sound a lot worse than what I imagined it was. And I feel like her own husband thought the same thing, because he was like, what? You never said that before. And I thought the same thing. Then when she explained it, I'm like, oh yeah, she did kind of go into that. But to not be able to go back to Nicodranus over it, it's got to be way more severe than I imagined. The Vandrin thing's got me thinking now, because how could she know Vandrin? Vandrin was like a father to Ford. Ford said it was like a mentor, almost like a father, I feel like he said in the episode itself, not Talks Machina. I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts about that with Ford and him as well. Like, is Ford possessed by him, or did Ford kill him? Ford was standing in a pool of crimson blood. Then he woke up on the beach. He's clearly possessed or made a deal with somebody. You guys told me that's kind of the trait of a warlock. It could just be that, or there's more to it. But then Vandrim, where do they connect? Did Ford know that she connected to Vandrim? Was he as surprised? Because I feel like he didn't act surprised finding out that she was somehow connected to Vandrin, unless he did notice her say something, or she was like, yeah, I know him for, I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is bizarre, but I like it. There's an aspect I didn't see. There also is the aspect they talked about of Kiri going evil. It seems to me like Brian and Travis truly feel like Matt is up to something with Kiri. Like having Kiri go evil. I feel like Brian was exaggerating or joking around. He said, yeah, maybe she killed her whole family, brother, sister, ga. Or did Ford say that too? He might have said it. Either way, I feel like they were slightly joking to a certain extent, but to even bring it up and to act as serious as they did about it leads me to think that maybe Matt is up to something. They think it's possible. I really hope Kiri doesn't just start stabbing our people. Put it this way. If Kiri just started stabbing us and going wild, we'd be able to do damage control against a small little bird child, I would assume. Even if we got banged up, we could like heal. We could, course correct the situation, but still that would be horrible. Either way, I'm jumping into episode 23. We have to go back through the swamp. We might go back and try to get Fabron's sack of gold from the troll. We kind of talked about it, but we didn't confirm what we're going to do. And then we got to go to the gentleman. I don't know. The next episode could be a lot of traveling and just getting back to the gentleman, taking a rest, gearing up, buying some potions, maybe calling out everybody and saying, buy your diamonds if you want me to revive you, because you're all going crazy and I don't got the money for this. I agree with Laura as well for that. So you guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Person of Interest, Doctor Who, Stargate, Battlestar, all these shows into extra seasons. Go check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.